About me, about us.
You don't understand.
Make me understand.
I'm trying. He's not back in my life.
He is in my life.
Because he never left.
I know this guy.
He's a part of both our lives, yeah.
Who is he? I work with him. You work with him? Who is he? Tell me.
I'm waiting for it. Yeah, it's that.
Thomas!
My son.
Okay. This is the Bold and the Beautiful review. So we got Miss Caroline crying. Alright. I just don't know why they always end the episode with them. As if we care that much. But okay, it's Friday. Okay. So, how can we start this? With Thomas and Rich. Okay, let's do this. So Thomas is just like, I punched you in the face, Dad. Yes, I did. And Rich is just like, oh, you enjoyed it. I can't believe you did that. And Thomas' response was, hey, you disrespected me. You were with Mom and then with Brooke. You played both of them, okay? You were not being a dad to me. And then Rich says, you know what, you think that gives you the right to do whatever you want to do. You're a spoiled brat. You just complain. Yada yada. Poor. Oh, you got a list of women. And I was just like, boy, please. Rich, you can't even talk. Like, how? I don't understand. And then Rich goes to see Caroline and he gives her the same speech. Like, I can't imagine all these women in his bed. It's so sad. And I'm just like, sad. Why sad? You did the same thing. I don't see why you can't judge. Rich, no, you can't judge. You did the same thing and you just now stopped doing that because I don't know, maybe you felt like you've aged and you're tired and you want to settle down, or you fell in love. I don't know what's your reason, but you recently stopped. Okay, you were with Katie, Brooke, Taylor, Caroline the first, and then Caroline the second. I mean, I'm sorry, like, and there's a lot of girls and women that I've forgotten about, so you can't talk, okay? So Caroline is telling him that, so what? Thomas punched you in the face, and Rich was like, yeah, and I called him out on his bullshit, and I was just like, but no, Rich, you were not calling him out. He was calling you out. Like, come on. I don't know. So, of course, the last scene was them. Okay, Caroline was telling him that, you know what? I took some pills and then some wine, and he came in the room. He tried to comfort me. He then kissed me. I hugged him. I can't remember anything else. Like, I don't know. He misunderstood. And Rich was like, it's my fault. And I was like, yes, it is your fault. How can you break up with somebody and then the next day call them and say, oh, you know what, I made a mistake? No, when you break up with somebody, make sure that that's the right decision, and at least stick by it for a couple of days. Like, you didn't even do 24 hours. It's like, to me, it was just like, you wasted my time. You didn't have to break my heart like that. Whatever. So that's them, okay? So Caroline is crying. Before that, she did go to the place where her and Rich got married, and she had those flashbacks as if we didn't see what happened, as if this whole happened like months ago, like it was a couple of weeks. We remember, okay? Like, come on. I know we were supposed to have short-term memories, but like, hey, like, we remember last week's episode, okay? We remember about the vasectomy. We remember Caroline and Thomas sleeping together. I understand what they were trying to do, but we're not that interested in Caroline and her storyline. We're not. And seriously, I feel like this show, they made a couple of mistakes. First of all, Maya and Caroline should have never made up. Not that quickly, okay? Because I'm sorry, their rivalry, their hatred for each other made the show a little. Like, we liked it. We enjoyed it. Okay? Now, like, they don't even have scenes together. Maya and Rick, where are they? What are they doing? We're not sure. I thought they were brought back so they can change the game, but they're not doing anything. And they're just talking about their lives, which, okay, it's nice, but we need something more. Same thing with Ivy and Wyatt. I don't understand why they always at the beach house talking about Liam and Steffy. I get it. They hurt your feelings. Now, what are you going to do about it? I need them to do things. Actions, please. Please do something. I am so tired of hearing them talk. I trust you, Wyatt. Liam hurt my feelings. Wyatt talking about how his dad doesn't care about him. Like, we get it. We know about it. Are you gonna do something here? Like, yeah, what about your company? What? And Ivy, what are you going to be doing? Sitting at Wyatt's home and talking to him and having sex with him? Like, what's your plan? Y'all are not talking about the future. And it's like, at some point, it's just like, I'm tired. It's no longer interesting. They need to bring back the Steffy versus Ivy. It's still good. We still like it. We still enjoy it. We're still waiting for something to happen. So don't let it die. Do something with it. And Wyatt and Liam, I don't like Wyatt letting himself be pushed out or being down. Like, I want him to work. I want him to be involved. And I don't like Thomas and Steffy, their relationship. I love it. I love brothers and sisters together. But I feel like Thomas needs to care a little bit more about his sister, okay? Figure out what's going on in her life. And I'm happy that in today's episode, Steffy kind of talked to her brother and figured out, like, what's going on with you, okay? You got issues with daddy, like, how come? What's going on? I liked it, but, they just, I need to feel like they really care about each other. Not like it's a scene, so they got to be together now, like, let's make them talk. Nah, I want something real, serious. Okay, so, Ivy and Wyatt, Liam paid them a visit, okay? And you know what's really funny about Liam is that you fired your brother's girlfriend. You know your brother is upset, yet you feel comfortable with coming to his house, not announcing yourself, not calling, not making any appointments. Okay, so you don't care if it's busy or not. You don't care to knock on his door. You just open the door. You just, and then you talk to him about his mom. Well, I think your mom is going crazy again. And I feel like Wyatt and Ivy's response should have been like, so what? We don't care. None of my business. It's your problem, not ours. Goodbye. Get out. You don't get to talk to me. You don't get to, like, to demand things or ask me to help you with something. You don't get to do that. No. And I feel like they needed to be harder on Liam a little. And I don't like how Ivy was just like, okay, you know what, I'm going to check up on Quinn. No, you don't need to reassure him like that. Yes, I do feel like Ivy and Wyatt should just, watch for Quinn. You never know. But they don't need to reassure Mr. Liam and Miss Steffy, okay? That's your problem. You deal with it, okay? And Liam acting as if like, I'm trying to protect us. I'm trying to protect Ivy and you, Wyatt. No. You're trying to protect your ass, okay? Because guess what? You're the target, not them. Quinn is not going to hurt Ivy. She likes Ivy now because Ivy is riding with her son, Wyatt. So she's okay with Ivy. Wyatt doesn't have to worry because his mama loves him. So no worries for them. You worried about you, okay? And you're coming to them so they can help you. And I feel like Wyatt should have been like, what are you gonna give me, okay? Because I ain't trying to help you for nothing, okay? This is not free, okay? I ain't doing nothing for you. And seriously, I don't really want that relationship with you. If it's not about work, I don't need to be talking to you. Brother of mine, goodbye. Dunzo. Because I don't understand why they entertain Liam and they try to reassure him. No. And I really liked when Wyatt was like, you know what? You did a lot to Ivy. You dumped her at her cousin's memorial, okay? You hurt her really bad. And you could see Ivy looking like, I remember that time. I remember being pain. I remember that. That was painful. And then at the end, you have Liam saying, you know what? I'm really sorry, Ivy. And I didn't want you to be fired. I'm just like... Then talk to your girlfriend. Why are you talking to your girlfriend saying like, you know what, it is what it is, it's okay? Like, why are you acting like that? Like, he did not try to help Ivy, okay, at all. So that pisses me off when he tries to talk to somebody and he's like, I'm really sad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I didn't want that to happen, blah 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 blah. And then you go to your chick and you're like, like, I support you if that's what you wanted to do. I mean, I get it, like, nah. And you don't even try to make her see your point of view, not even for 30 seconds. Like, no. Shush, don't say anything. Say that you approve, that you are on Steffi's side and you agree. Don't be washy-washy. 1 minute it's one thing, the second it's like another thing. Just bye. Liam, just goodbye. And then we have Ivy and Wyatt, and Ivy's just like, now Liam made it so hard for me to trust people, but now with you make it so easy. And I was just like, okay, it's nice. I love them together. They're having sex now, but it's okay. But I need more. Like I said, I need more. And then we have Quinn and Deacon. Quinn is just like, I need to do something, okay? Because I don't like my son being treated badly like that. And Bill is talking about my son like he's unstable and that he's not as smart as Liam. And I was, when Bill said that, I was super upset. I was like, how dare you say something like that, especially when your son Liam was in 2 love triangles, okay? 2 love triangles, and he was making mistakes left and right. I'm sorry. With Steffy, it was Steffy and Hope. That was horrible, okay? Like, your girlfriend says, I'm done with you, and you just have sex with her stepsister, and then you decide that you're gonna go on vacation with the stepsister, and then you marry her, and then you want to come back and let me have a conversation with my ex to see what happened. Like, really, that was smart? No, that was not. And he didn't even know that Bill kind of helped Steffy and all of these things. And I mean, come on, he's just not that smart either. Like, at least Wyatt is loyal, okay? Liam is just he's just a kid who doesn't know what he wants to do. That's it. Ugh. Anyways, I don't know what else do I have to talk about. I kind of don't remember much. Oh, maybe a little bit of Thomas and Steffy again. Thomas went back to the office. He was working with that model. She was cute. And you know what? That made me remember about something. That girl, that model, her name is Sarah, I believe. And Sarah was, we had an episode with her, and she was talking to Rich, and she was like, is Thomas single, and na. And Rich was like, yeah, I mean, I can give you his number or something. So you were trying to match Thomas with the model, right? So what's the issue now, Rich? What's the issue now? Why are you upset with Mr. Thomas Forrester, your son? I think the problem is Rich sees a lot of himself in Thomas. That's the problem. Thomas is the new him, and he's like, oh my God, I don't have it anymore. That's the thing. I don't have it anymore, and that's why he's upset. I don't have it anymore. It's my son's turn to be on top. Ooh, I don't like it. I guess that's what's going on. That's it. Like, so Thomas was with the model, right? And the model was like, okay, well, don't remember about the pool party. You're gonna come, right? Like, there's a hot tub. And Thomas was just like, yeah, I ain't gonna miss it. And you have Steffy listen to the conversation, and she's like, look at him, look at my brother. And then Sarah leaves, the model, and Steffi's just like, okay, you got yourself a model. You're making me think about Daddy. Daddy used to be doing those things, getting models and all. And Thomas is pissed off, and he's like, don't compare me to my daddy. Okay, don't do it. And Steffi's just like, what's the problem? I punched Daddy in the face. Okay, he insulted me. And Steffy was just like, wait a minute, what? Well, he was, calling me out on stuff. Not really calling him out on anything, in my opinion. He was just, trying to tell me to do things and blah, blah, blah. And Steffy was just like, well, that's what a father's supposed to do, okay? And Thomas was like, you know what, I don't like it one bit, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have punched him, but he feels like I can take whatever I want to take, and that's not true. I mean, if I really wanted to take some things, if I could take everything, I mean, I would have been taking. And then Steffy was just like, well, what is it talking about? I don't understand. So yeah, it's all about Caroline. He wants Caroline, Steffy. You know he wants Caroline. So I guess I'm done. Okay, like the Steffy, Thomas. I just hope that Steffy can help her brother, because he needs some help. He does. And I wonder what Rich is gonna do with Thomas number 2 in Caroline's belly. He might just claim the baby as his and not tell Thomas about if that happens, oh Lord. And I hope they're not going for it was a rape. Okay, like, no, it was not a rape. I'm sorry, Caroline, you took some pills and you drank some wine. That's on you. Okay, and maybe, yes, Thomas wanted to use you, but you don't tell. Like, and what's the worst with her situation is that she actually, Thomas called her, and then when she was done with they were done with their conversation, she then took the pills. So I mean, that was not smart. How are you gonna tell somebody, oh, come over, come help me, comfort me, come over here, boy, and then you're gonna take some pills that are not even yours. You don't even know what they do. What are the? Come on, girl. That's on you. I blame more Caroline. A part of me blames. I blame Caroline. I'm sorry. A part of me, I can't shake it. I feel like it's like Caroline made a stupid decision. I understand, though, because she was heartbreak, she was in pain. I get it. But it's not Thomas's fault. Y'all cannot accuse him of rape. You guys better not go there, okay? So, guys, that was my review. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Goodbye.